Rheem Marathon. Upper thermostat and element. That's where you put your thermostat, set your thermostat, how hot you want it. You got the same exact thing on the bottom. You can replace any of those things easily. You will need to get the big nut or socket that fits that. And they make one that you just put your screwdriver in. Make sure that the gasket comes off with the element. The new element will have a gasket on the backside. If you double gasket it, it will leak. Sometimes the gasket comes off when you unscrew it, sometimes it doesn't. And make sure you only have one gasket on. And just look at the new element when you go to do it. Otherwise it will leak on you. If you have hard water, you're going to need to blow that down every year and get the hard water out of it. If you miss a few years, a lot of times it'll plug up with hard water. If it does plug up and you can't get it to drain, hook your garden hose onto it, or maybe even use your washer if it's next to your washer. Hook up to your hot water line and try to push into it. Of course, the only way to really to do it is to take that fitting off, and there's another rubber gasket in there. When you take that fitting off, you'll have to pull this dip tube out, and it's long, but it pulls right out. That's the cold inlet side, and you can also do the hot, but sometimes that's the only way to get the hard water deposits out. But this tank, as long as it's not leaking, there's nothing you cannot fix on this. You just need to get that hard water out, and usually it will come out, but sometimes you have to take one of these fittings off to do it. There's another rubber gasket in this. A lot of times they'll break. If somebody used a brass fitting that was real sharp on the end, a lot of times they over tighten this. Anything with a rubber gasket should just be hand tight in a quarter turn. If you're finding the need to put a backer wrench on this to tighten it, there's something wrong. If you put pipe dope on these threads or Teflon on these threads, it's for absolutely no reason, because it will not seal on the threads. It will only seal on that rubber gasket that it presses up against. So make sure it's smooth on the bottom of your brass fitting. Plastic is almost always smooth on the bottom of the threads, but not brass. They'll be sharp.